Alright. We are coming up. Bit blurry. Let's get a bit of focus. There we go. Alright guys, welcome. Finally. 2020 NRL Elite. That's what we're cracking tonight. It's a little preview case. Let me get rid of that background music. Official release day is tomorrow. So a lot of you people that already ordered stock and everything, a lot of it went out Thursday, Friday. So we should start to see a ton of this opened up from tomorrow. This particular case is 88. You'll see on the left hand side there we've got our teams for this. This one was a pick your team break. So everyone that's got their team there should know exactly what they've got. We're streaming tonight on our YouTube channel and also on our main Facebook business page, not on the in the actual group break section, just because it's the first one. After tonight, we'll go back to streaming in the group breaks Facebook page. If you're watching this on Facebook and you didn't know about that, over on the left there'll be a section which says groups, and you can find a link to that there. For now, we're going to get stuck into this first case. Like I said, 88, we've got our teams. Now we'll have a look at our case card. I'll get up a bit higher. Our case cards in these breaks we usually randomise at the end between any team that has that misses out on a serial numbered hit. That's how we do our ones. So our case card here is a Queensland affair, Broncos and Titans. Just give me a sec. Come down, have a look. Alright, so it's got gold foil. Broncos, Titans, Payne Haas, Fotuaika, number 29 of 65 on our first head-to-head case card. And we'll randomise that at the end. Let me bring up my chat because I don't actually have that open right now. Okay. Alright. Sweet. Alright, I've got the combined chat. All good. Now, just for the record, all I've opened so far is one box of priority, which was just to confirm it was priority, which is a long story, but we won't get into. So that's all. Usually by this time we've opened up our own stock to start to get on the website. But pretty much for the last 5 days straight, we've just been packing orders. There's been so many orders to get through. If you've sent through messages and stuff and I haven't responded, it's just because if we stopped to answer every single question, we just weren't going to get people their product out. So, we move on. Long story. Hey, Dwayne, Mordo. First box. Let's crack it out. Check out this collation and everything. Hopefully it's a smooth one, but we shall see. Put them back there. All good. Let's go. Back to the same packets from 2018. Last year was like a real foily sticky one. This is back to the 2018 finish. And our base cards this year. 144 card base set. Oh, that was quick. RCG. Road to the Finals redemption card. Game used. Talk about quick out of the gates. That's for our Penrith Panthers spot, Michael. And these ones are numbered 280. So that'll be our jersey. Back to the Road to the Finals theme for 6 of the teams this year. So just the 2 spotlights, and I'm told that the other 6 teams that haven't had a spotlight yet will should be in next year's release just to finish off that set. So I think it's the Raiders and the Warriors this year. Campbell Gillard. Now there's going to be a lot of redemptions. Obviously the signatures are a little bit harder to get with the whole COVID thing going down. Campbell Gillard. And our silver parallel, Ken Mamalo. for the Warriors. Let's get them over there. Cool. All right, straight into it. Pack 2. Now, as I said, because I've only opened one box, I don't know what I'm looking for here. Usually when we put aside the big hits, I'm going to keep missing those for this case because it's my first one as well. Rowan Sims, WNRL. Now with our pick your team breaks, we are giving a base team sets automatically included for every spot. Meg Ward for the Broncos. Obviously just the 4 teams in the WNRL. Like last year, but a bigger set this time. Glasby, Silva. Very different with the background. Alex Johnston. Obviously we'll go a little slower at the start just because it's the first one. And then as we sort of get used to it all, we can ramp it up. There's going to be plenty of case breaks all through the week. There's our Paul Gallen. It's the only one in the entire set which doesn't have an image of the player on the front. Big Gal wanted a little bit more to allow his image to be on the card, so he ended up just being a logo. Paul Gallen. Kezi Apps for the Dragons, WNRL. Cremo says Cremo's happy with just the logo. Oh, see, that's a black young gun. I picked that one up. We'll wait to the end of the box for that. They are numbered hits. Well, they should be. It's our first Daily M. Payne Haas, prop of the year. Wade Graham Silva. Torfa, Simiana. Torfa for the Roosters. Josh Jackson, Silva. Silvers do look good. And you don't get a full set of silvers in a case too. So, redemption card. This is actually just the team card. Now I had these in the one sample box I opened and I had a bit of a what the reaction. Because I was not expecting these to be redemptions. I don't know why they're redemptions, but they are. So that's going to be the full team shot. And there's going to be a lot of redemption cards heading into TLA because they're 2 per box. Those team cards. Bartlett, WNRL for the Warriors. I'll ask about that dingo. It was a bit of a surprise. Jerry Evans, Silva. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, all the player images came from the first 2 weeks. I would have thought team photos would have been done before the season started. That's a mojo. I know from that gold foil there, so we'll come back to that. So that's 3 serial numbered hits in this box already. For those keeping score, Holly Wheeler, for the Dragons. No, I can't keep up with it, Mordo. There's one with an actual image on it. Croker. Decade Chartbusters for tries, 115. Scott Drinkwater, the Cowboys. There's a white young gun. Kyle Flanagan. 1 per box. 32 card insert set. Limited in addition to 188. Which is interesting because the original information said there was more than 188. I think the fly said there was 215 or 205 or something like that. Corey Thompson Silva. Assists. Try assists. Mitchell Pearce for in the Roosters colours there. Guess they just take whichever team he had the most with for that stat. G'day Jade. Teddy, fullback of the year for the Roosters. It doesn't say anything about a limit there. Ben Hunt. Another chart buster, Cameron Smith for points. 2 packets left from our first box. And it's another one of these team redemption cards for the Panthers that time. And last pack. Billy Slater for the Maroons, 2017-18, Slater. Now in our pick your team break, you'll see it down the bottom right here. We had 2 separate spots for Queensland and Australia. So those spots, same with the Billy Slater signature cards. If it's the Maroons one, it will go to, in this case, Greg, and the Kangaroos to Greg as well. Kyle Flanagan Silva, our last silver for the box. Okay, what were these other hits we picked up? Had a Storm Silver checklist. Ruby Mojo for the Panthers. James Fisher Harris. Like the rubies this year. And that one is 31 of 40 for Michael. So that was a double hit for the Panthers in the first box. Leading the way, just like the real league. And the other hit, Campbell Gillard Silver, Black Young Gun. For the Sharks, Ronaldo, Muitalo, and those are serial numbered to 115. So 54 of 115, and that is for Greg. Nice looking card. Gonna run out of top loaders if I top load everything here. Let's just keep our mojos at the front. Right, box 1. There you go. Hey Craig, you'll have to I'll check. I'll have a look after the break. Pretty sure most orders should have already received a tracking link automatically from the website. Matt spotted an error already. Let's bring this stuff up front just so we can keep our packets in view. Box 2. Okay. Tufua, Silva. Lenarduzzi for the Broncos. There was a white young gun, Luke. We did that one. Limited to 188. Isaac Luke in the Dragons colours. Croker again. This time it's for games, not tries. Couple Crokers. And there's our white young gun for this box. We just picked up the black. There's the white to go along with it for the Sharks. Victor Radley, Silva. McGregor. Cameron Smith, Captain of the Year. Daily M. Mitchell Pearce, Silva. Vet Welsh. It's going to be a few new names for me here with this expanded WNRL roster. Checklist. Patrick Carrigan, Silva. Maloney for the Roosters, points scored. Oh, we've hit a ball patch. Billy Slater, Grand Final, 2018 Grand Final official match ball. Redemption. So that is a Melbourne Storm spot. James has the Storm. That is serial numbered to 66. Official ball patch. Very nice. Congrats, James. First one of those. Jack Whiten, Silva. Hey Benjamin, the Ultra Pro update from words I had early in the week. Benji Marshall Silva is top loaders and sleeves will all be coming in the first week of September, and there's enough there that all existing back orders will be able to be filled. So people can hold out. There should be plenty everywhere around Australia early September. I know at the moment if you go on eBay or somewhere you pay super high prices. If you can hold out, you'll be able to get them cheap again. Georgia Hale for the Warriors. Mojo, that looks like a green one. This year our Emeralds have gone to singles instead of full packs. Cam Smith, tackles, chart buster. How many tackles? 9,972. That would obviously be pre this season. Another Mojo. So that looks like, again, we've gone 3 numbered hits in the box. Karina Brown, WNRL. Billy Slater, 2015-16 Melbourne Storm Master Series. 1 per box. That one will go to the Storm spot. And a Rabbits checklist. Well, that's cool. Did the others do that? They did. Just couldn't see the silhouettes on the others because they're both really dark ones, but the Raiders you can. So there is the team photo back there. It's just all silhouetted out. Preview. The actual cards themselves for redemption cards look pretty good. Keep some just as redemptions. Raiders. Our second Daily M for the box is Josh Jackson, Proven. Fisher Harris Silva. James Tarmow, meters for the Cowboys. Just over 28,000 meters. Reckon that would be no Faluma if they counted sideways meters. Andrew Fafita, Silva. Last 2 for box 2. Kathleen Farton. Kathleen Farton for the Warriors. And, oh, there you go. See, the Dragons isn't a redemption. So some are redemptions and some are not. There you go. So obviously it does come down to the team photo being available. So there's your St. George Dragons. Don't have to send that one in. Premierships, 1. That's a contentious issue for a lot of Dragon supporters. I like to count the pre-merger days. We also had the couple of Mojos. There's a Blake Green Silver, Ruby Mojo, Mitchell Pearce for the Knights, 40 of 40. And the other Mojo, Tyrone Roberts Silver. It is an emerald, so there should be between 2 and 3 per box, I think, of the emeralds, based on the ratios. And it is for the Sharks, Chad Townsend. It is green. It's actually coming up a lot more green in my hand than what it is on the screen there. Pops out a little bit more. 8 of 10. So there you go. Going to get a couple of cards numbered to 10 in every case. Should be an interesting chase to finish your team sets off. Chad Townsend. Box 3. I don't think so. No, no numbers. See if we can keep this run going of 3 numbered hits per box. Blake Laurie, Silva. That looks like our first Sapphire. Vet Welsh. Dragons. There's our first Kangaroos card, which goes to our Kangaroos spot. Greg. Billy Slater, 2008-2009. Stephen Crichton, Silva. James Tarmow, meters again. Just had that one. Now we've got another team that's not a redemption. The Bulldogs. They're good to go. It was before certain players were suspended, I see. Jesse Bromwich, Silva. Maddie Studon. Lenarduzzi. There you go. Terry's got the list already of the teams that are redemptions. We'll sign on the Facebook chat. Tavita Totola. White young gun for the Rabbits. Milford. Silva. Jake Friend for tackles. Nearly 10,000 tackles. Stud Don. Cam Murray Bronze. Lock of the year. John Asiata. G'day Liam. Second Mojo. Isabel Kelly for the Roosters. Should be Tickles. Uate for tries. There you go. 118 tries. There you go. There's our first signature redemption. Valentine. Valentine Holmes. White. League sensation for the Cowboys. Damien has our Cowboys spot. There's a Patrick Herbert. Silver there as well. And Valentine is 63 of 80. I think you'll find Valentine's actually already signed his too. I know that that he's already sent his back, so those ones should be just about ready to redeem. There was probably about half a dozen that have been signed or on their way back that I've heard of so far. Aiden Tolman, Silva. Jared Warrior Hargraves, I know that he was another one that has already been signed. Trying to remember who the others were. Gold Coast Titans, 2020 team. Obviously Cleary, because we've seen him sign. We've seen Munster sign. Some images that were released. Latrell, Centre of the Year. Back in the red, white and blue days. Latrell. Tarpanay, Silva. Yep. Games, Croker. Iron Man. Doesn't miss games. Karina Brown for the Roosters, WNRL. Georgia Hale. Philip Sammy, Titans, and last pack. Latrell, this time in the red and green. Okay, so again, 3 hits in the box. So that's cool. So we had the Valentine already, and we had the 2 Mojos. There's a Mitchell Moses Silva there. Our Ruby in this box. Oh, Benji. Very nice. Benji for the Tigers. That's Dylan. 35 of 40 for the Benji Marshall. Heimel Hunt, Silva. And our first Sapphire of the case is Valentine. Another one for the Cowboys. Damien again. Number 3 of 20 for Valentine. Yes, Matt. I will show those priority inserts at the end of this case. Flash them up just so we can compare them to the standard version. I've got those, yeah, I've got them just there. We'll do it. Box 4. Can you pick your team for breaks, Josh? In pick your team breaks you can. I think we listed 92, 93, 94. I think we listed 4 cases that would pick your team. And we may get some more up. We just wanted to get on top of some of the existing breaks first before we go and keep listing too many more. Just to keep them under control. Here we go. So hit straight off the bat. Tamarua for the Warriors. Straight post. If that's the tracking link you've received to one of your orders for Elite, and it says pending, it just means that the tracking's been assigned, it's packed, and it probably hasn't been scanned in at Australia Post yet. Brian Kelly, Silva. Parramatta's a redemption one. Parramatta Eels. Another Latrell, top point scorer. The other one was centre of the year, so they are different. Hands on hips in both, just slightly on an angle on one. Turn to the side. Raiders, Silva. And John Bateman. Good to see him back. Second rower of the year. Bateman, Yo, Silva. Uate tries again. Always trying. Julia Robinson, Broncos, WNRL. Jeremy Marshall King. They stole it for the Dogs tonight, this afternoon. Billy Slater for Queensland, 2014-15, the golden years for Queensland. It's not what we call it down here. Darius Boyd, the golden years. I think we call it a different colour. Decade Chartbusters Maloney for Games. Goes to the Warriors. And there is a Mojo. Ruan Sims, WNRL. Shaylee Bent. So cards that he's wearing a Roosters, they'll get. That's correct, Chelsea. Yes, the Latrell cards in the Roosters colours will go to the Roosters spot. And likewise in the Bunnies colours. Thomas Burgess, Silva. Addo Carr, the Fox. McGregor. Kezi Apps. Yeah, Dingo, I've got a merge stream on, so it does look like most of it's coming from Facebook. Mojo. There's a lot more people logged into YouTube though. It's just most of the chatters are coming from Facebook. Frizzell Silva. How many boxes so far? This is our 4th box. Cam Smith Games. Chartbuster. 3 packets left. Jake Friend Tackles. Our young gun, Brandon Wakeham for the Dogs. Warriors Checklist. Last pack of box 4. Then we've got our hits here too. The Rabbits. Rabbitohs team photo. Alright, so 3 numbered hits in that box. 2 Mojos and a black young gun. Gutherson, Silva. Ruby. For the Bulldogs, Hopoate. Michael Spot, number 34 of 40. Hopoate. Daniel Saifidi Silva. Mojo Sapphire. Another one for the Panthers, James Tamau. That's Michael again. 17 of 20 on that one. And the black young gun, Michael Morgan Silva. Black young gun for the Rabbits, Totola. For a bunny spot, which is Jeff. Number 100. Tavita Totola. Box 4. Here we go. Melbourne Storm team photo is a redemption. McGregor. It's the third time I've seen McGregor. White Young Gun for the Dragons. Zach Lomax. St George. Panthers checklist. JT. He's back. Back in trading cards for assists. 198. Mitchell Pearce was assists too. So obviously one's line break assists and one's try assists. Or are they just top 3 actually, isn't it? Assist number 1. Where'd Mitchell Pearce go? Assist number 3. Yeah, that's right. Top 3 from each category. McGregor. Oh, no wonder I'm seeing so many McGregors. There's 2 McGregors. Thought I was calling that name out a bit. Mitchell Moses. Daily M. Halfback of the year. Blake Ferguson Silva. Warriors. Team photo redemption. Cam Smith Games. Yeah, top 3 for the decade. Josh Aloiai for the Tigers. The Gallinoni, I think Gallinoni had 1 card in that series, didn't he? I hope so. Taumalolo. Silva. Shaylee Bent for the Dragons. And Brandon Smith. Interchange Player of the Year. Jerome Hughes. Case tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. There'll be more case. Now that tomorrow's release day, there'll be cases every night. Payne Haas. Silva. Just till we get up on top of the existing breaks that have already filled. So we may even do 2 cases per night. Magulius. First NRL card. Magulius. Kalen Watkins for the Titans. Tamarua. Games Maloney, Warriors. Tomorrow's the release day. So they should be popping up in newsagents from tomorrow. Danny Levi, Silva. Farton. mojo. Julia Robinson, Broncos. Last 3 packs of the first half of the case. Brett Morris, tries for the Dragons. And still got let go. Looks like our second emerald there. And our Billy Slater. Another one for the Storm. 17-18 Slater. Will Hopewade Silva. So 2 numbered hits in that box. Finally breaks our streak of 3. One was an emerald though. Josh Hodgson, Silva. Our Ruby, Reed Marnie, Ruby. 20 of 40 for the Eels. Jade's got our Parramatta spot there. And our emerald, after the Roosters silver checklist, our emerald is for the Dragons. Blake Laurie, St George, Jono, number 7 of 10. Blake Laurie. Five down. How are we going so far? Rhoda. I reckon at some stage during these case breaks we'll just stop calling out the WNRL names, because it looks like there's multiples of every player over the course of the case. Seagulls. Team photo. These ones are all upside down, it looks like. That's another black young gun. Some are upside down, some aren't. Oh, I see what's happening here. There's another mojo. Cooper Cronk assists Melbourne Storm. Queensland, Billy Slater. And Alex Twal Silva. Oh, what's going on with her head? Chelsea Baker. With some funky hairstyle. Just being different. Broncos, team photo. Luke Keary, Silva. Sevo. It's our second Eels Daily M. Corey Norman. Brittany Brayley. Mr. Manly team photo, says Craig. Hold on one sec. Connor Watson Silva. What are you talking about? No Manly team photo in there. Oh, he's talking to you. Okay. I read a private conversation. Thought you were telling me I missed a team photo card. All good. Cameron Smith. Aaron Woods. Maynard. There's our Paul Gallen again for meters. James Roberts. White Young Gun, Patrick Carrigan, Brisbane Broncos. Ryan Madison. Tamara. Joel Thompson, Silva for the Seagulls. Croker Points, chart toppers. Josh Maguire. Penatani, WNRL, last two. Mojo, so we're back to 3 numbered hits in this box again. Mitchell Pearce assists. Harris Tavita, Silva for the Warriors. Ruby in the box. Joel Thompson. Seagull spot is Jason. That one is 29 of 40. JT. Munster Silver. And upside down, Sapphire, Cameron Smith. Nice, Cameron Smith Sapphire for James. 18 of 20 on the Cam Smith. And the other one was a Young Gun. Upside down. Black Young Gun for the Tigers. Adam Dewey for our Tigers spot. Dylan. There's a Nick Meaney Silver there as well. And the Dewey is 53. That's box number 6. This will be box 7. So our case card will randomise live while we're still on the stream at the end here. So when we do our quick recap, we'll work out which teams are in that draw. If every team gets a numbered hit, then obviously all teams will go in the draw for the case card. Nichols. Corey Oates. Corey Oates was another one that was signed. That's right. I did hear that as well. So Corey Oates has signed his cards too. I'm not sure if they're back to TLA yet, but I know that they are done. Sharks checklist there. What is that? Different. Come back to that. McCulloch tackles for Brisbane. Liam Martin, our white young gun for the Panthers. Damien Cook. Jessica Surgis, Dragons, female player of the year. David Clemmer. Kira Dibb. Jessica Surgis. Lisa wants it. Billy Slater. Melbourne Storm. Cody Nikorima. I think you will want it, Lisa. James Graham. Silva. The Newcastle Knights team photo. The Sydney Roosters team photo. Smalley, Aisha Lee Smalley, Aisha Lee Smalley. Tigers checklist. Daily M medalist James Tedesco. Titans checklist. Ali Brigginshaw, WNRL. I'll have a look, Lisa. Actually, Mark was here today and he took some too, so maybe might even be able to get him to bust your case. Meters, Aiden Tolman. If his timing might be even more convenient to your time preference, we'll see. We'll work that out. James Tedesco, Silva. Because I think he said that he could break during the day here. Ruby. Points, Maloney. Millie Boyle. Tom Trbojevic. Hey Craig, I already said if it said pending, it means your order's packed and it just hasn't been scanned at the post office yet. So if you check it tomorrow, I'm sure that you'll see an update. Nick Kotrick, Silva. Couple hits here were Fare Silva. Dragons Ruby. Jono again. Dragons Ruby number 30. And the other, oh, there's a Cam Smith tackles card. So I had an extra insert in there. The lime green gives it away, right? Josh Hodgson, Spotlight. Bang. That is our signature jersey patch redemption card. 19 of 40. Cracker. Well done, Sean. Sean with the Raiders in this break. Picks up the booklet. Booklet Hodgson. Very nice. This will be box number 8 from our 10 box case. Thurston. No Faluma Silva. Sharks team photo redemption. Billy Slater for Queensland. Master Series. Reed Marnie Silva. Sarko Silva. With the cases, tomorrow night will likely be case break 93 and 94. Meg Ward. Get a couple of cases done tomorrow. Tigers is a redemption as well. It's like our third Emerald Mojo. So that was a little bit above averages. They're 2.5 per case. So it looks like we've got 3 in ours. Munster, 5/8 of the year. Dale Finucane, Silver. Our white young gun, Emre Gula, for our Raiders spot. And Watine Zalesniak Silva. Chad Townsend Silva. And Simiana Torfa, WNRL. Aitken, WNRL. Mamalo, Daily M for the Warriors. Seagulls checklist. Brett Morris with the tries. That looks like a black signature. Solid box. We've got a black and an emerald so far. Croker with tries. Nathan Peets. Yeah, they will be busy. I had the guy out here on Thursday, and he didn't even realise that those were redemptions. So yes, he was very excited about how busy it was going to be. Poco, Shante Poco. Valentine. Mason, a lot of newsagents should have it tomorrow, unless they're a long way away from the depot. Holly Wheeler. If they don't have it tomorrow, they should have it on Thursday, which is usually the second delivery day for news agencies from Gotch or Avato, what they're called these days. Another 3 hits in this box. Madison Bartlett. And last pack. Cameron Smith points. Chart buster. Our 3 numbered cards. Horsburgh, Silva there. Our Ruby Mojo for the Sharks, Andrew Fafita. For Greg with our Sharks spot, that one's 33. Queensland, they should, Craig. Maybe not if you're like central Queensland. James Tamau Silva. Black Young Gun. Let's do our emerald first. Takiaho Silva. So our third emerald from our case is Adam Fanua-Blake for our Seagull spot, and Jason. 8 of 10 on the Fanua-Blake. And our black League Sensation signature for the Rabbits. Nice black League Sensation of Adam Reynolds. Our Rabbitoh spot is Jeff tonight. That one is number 16 of 40. Very nice. Congratulations, Jeff. Fanua-Blake jersey number. What was it? 8 of 10. There you go. Jersey number. Two more boxes left in this case. Young Gun Black Sensations better than Emeralds. Well, the Emeralds are sure to print, but the black signatures will obviously be More sought after, I think. Just being an auto. Numbered to 40, they look good. Dragons. Team photo. Meters, Aiden Tolman for the Dogs. Harris Tavita, White Young Gun for the Warriors. And a Cody Walker Silva. Tamara. Broncos checklist. Taryn Aiken. Got one for the Kangaroos. Slater. 2012-2013. Adam Blair Silva. Raiders team photo. Points for Croker. Paul Vaughan. Brittany Brayley. And Daly M. Payne Haas Rookie of the Year. Edric Lee Silva. Clockstad. Adam Dewey. Poco. Chelsea Baker. Soliola. Daly M. Ken Stephen medal. Tyrone Peachy. Another signature. Tackles, McCulloch. Cooper Cronk assists. Fanua Blake, Silva. 3 packs left from the box. We have Crystal Rhoda. Ruby Mojo. And Sapphire Mojo. Which brings us back to 3 numbered hits in the box again. So it looks like the majority have been 3. I think there was maybe 2 boxes with 2 so far. We'll do a count at the end. Sean Johnson Silva. Our Ruby is Jerome Hughes for the Melbourne Storm. James has Melbourne. That one is 35 of 40. Coruscant Silva. Sapphire For the Bunnies, Latrell Mitchell. There's Latrell Sapphire there for Jeff. And that is number 3. Used to be jersey number. Still lists him as a centre / fullback on the back. Latrell. And the signature in the box, Jake Friend Silva, is James Graham for the Dragons. James Graham has already signed as well. Just to let you know, they did get him. He was easy to get signed because he wasn't in the bubble. So he signed before he took off overseas. Don't have to panic about that. 58 of 80 is his serial number on that one for Jono. Okay, box 9, dusted. Last box of the case. And we'll recap just so we can have a look at how the entire case finished with the ratios and everything, of the numbered stuff at least. And we'll randomise the case card. Rabbits photo. Croker Games. Trent Merrin. Ruby Mojo. Cam Smith, tackles. Jessica Surgis. Sapphire. Maynard for the Roosters. James Tarmow, Meters, Meter Reader. Josh Jackson, Daily M. Cowboys Checklist. Penatani. And Jai Arrow Silva. Adam Reynolds Silva. Cameron Smith. Billy Slater, Melbourne Storm, 0506. Brodie Croft, Silver. Millie Boyle. Brent Naden. That's very different. Don't usually see images like that. Parramatta, another team photo. Kira Dibb. White Young Gun. White Young Gun for the Tigers. Adam Dewey. Hit his black one just before. Tuivasa-Sheck Silva. Smalley. Cameron Smith. Daly M. Croker. Maloney points for the Roosters. And last packet of this case, Dylan Napa Silva. So we've got a couple mojos here. It's like a ruby and a sapphire. Dylan Brown Silva for the Eels. Our ruby. John Asiata Cowboys for Damien. Knights checklist. And sapphire for the Warriors. Ken Mamalo. Our Warriors spot number 2 of 20. Is Mamalo a 2 or a 5? He's 2, isn't he? No, I think it's a 5. Let me see that. Looks like he's a 5. Close. Sapphire, Warriors. Okay. Let's find out how the case went overall. Before I do that, we'll show you this priority inserts too. Just to show you the difference. Alright, so these were the priority Daily M version. Now they have a very similar effect as the Club Heroes. If you manage to get your hands on the Club Heroes from Traders, it's not really showing up the shine here, but you can see the square pattern does sort of shimmer around as you move it once it's in hand. So they're the priority ones. And so the priority ones are numbered to 67. And then the white young guns, these ones will be popular. The priority version of these. Now when these don't have light on them, it's just a white card with all the stars. But then once you shimmer it around a bit, the stars all fade in and out. They look quite good. There's your standard white one. So I think they'll be quite popular. And they're numbered to just 19. So there'll be a lot of priority coming out over the next week, 1 to 2 weeks, because we send out a lot in orders, and I know a lot of other dealers who have it coming out too. So if you are planning on getting your team cards, 2 per team, I'd try and get them early while they're out and available, because these will start to disappear quick once people have sold or traded or the initial activity. Kind of what happened with the Club Heroes. So don't wait too long if you see your team around. All good. So let's go back here and we'll sort this out. We'll figure out what teams need to go in this case card draw. We'll check our numbers overall. We'll just divide these mojos up into gem colours. Okay, so there's our mojos, signatures. Alright, I see that I top loaded one but not the others. I'll top load those in a minute. Signatures. Alright, Now, as I go through these, I'll also put them down in front of me just so we can work out the teams. 10 rubies, 5 sapphires, and 3 emeralds. So we'll 0.5 above on emeralds. Everything else is right. So we have Benji Marshall, 35, all numbered to 40. Mitchell Pearce, number 40. Fisher Harris, 31. Hopawate, 34. Reed Marnie, 20. Joel Thompson, 29. Dragons Checklist, number 30. Fafita, 33 for the Sharks. Jerome Hughes, 35. Asiata, 37. Sapphires, numbered to 20. Valentine, number 3. Well, come back. Don't leave yet. Try again. Tamau, 17. Cam Smith, 18. Latrell, 3. Ken Mamalo, 2. And our emeralds numbered to 10. Number 7 on the Blake Laurie for the Dragons. Fanua Blake, number 8. Jersey number. And Chad Townsend, number 8. For the Sharks. And we finished with 3 Black Young Guns in the case. Dewey, number 53. Totola, number 100. And Ronaldo, number 54. All numbered to 115. 2 White League Sensation signatures. Valentine, 63. And James Graham, 58. Black signature for Reynolds, which is number 16. Jersey card, Regan Campbell-Gillard for the Panthers, 47 of 80. Billy Slater ball patch, numbered to just 66. 35 of 66 for the Storm. And for the Raiders, Josh Hodgson. Booklet, jersey signature, number 19 for the Raiders. So it looks like we've got just 3 teams left that didn't get a numbered hit. Now, only other card which is 1 per box were the White Young Guns. We had the Tigers, Warriors, Raiders, Panthers, Broncos, Dragons, Bulldogs, Rabbits, Sharks, and Roosters. Alright, so we're just going to pop this now into a random draw. Broncos and Titans is the case card. 29 of 65. And we're just going to put these 3 teams in it. So I'm going to bring that up onto your screen now. Let's go to desktop view. Okay, here we go. So over here we're going to put in here Broncos, Titans, and Roosters. Randomizing this 3 times. Top team gets that case card. All good. 1, 2, and 3. Goes to the Gold Coast Titans, which is it's good. It's one of the teams that's on the actual case card. Alright, so that will go to the Gold Coast Titans spot, which belongs to Danny. Let's bring that back here so I can read it. Excellent. Alright, so there we go. That's our first Elite Case Break. We're first of many. We're going to be back tomorrow night. We'll do a couple more tomorrow night. So like I said earlier, it'll probably be Case Break 93 and 94. They were both pick your team breaks as well. So there's no trading or anything. Well, I guess you can trade, but you purchased the team spot. So you're probably happy with the team you've got. Those were our ratios. We'll get up some images on Facebook and also probably over on Ozcard as well. Tomorrow night we'll stream to YouTube as well, but our Facebook stream will probably go into the actual group breaks group that we've got instead of the main business page where it's streaming right now. So you can always come over and check on that. Sweet. Perfect. Thanks, guys. Looking forward to heaps more breaks. Good luck to everyone who's purchased product that's going to be turning up in the post tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday. And looking forward to seeing everyone's hits. You can come check us out on the Discord channel too, where you can post up your mail days and everything. If you're not sure of where that is or you need a link, just shoot us up with a message and we'll point you in the right direction. Perfect. Thanks heaps, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.